Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alana and today I am doing a little demonstration of a 15-minute makeup routine from start to finish, and this is the end result. Now this makeup is basically the same as what I do every single day. So pretty much every video you've seen me in, every day I go to work, every day I am just running around, need a little bit of makeup. This is what I do. It takes less than 15 minutes. Most of it is drugstore products. I will link every product I use down below, and it is quick, easy, simple, and I love it. If I'm going out or doing something a little bit more special, I will do a sort of a bit more elaborate routine. I can show you that next time if that's something you're interested in. But for now, quick, simple, us busy mums, working women, we need to be in the bathroom, do our makeup, and out the door. So if that's something you're interested in, please keep watching. I will show you how to get this look in less than 15 minutes. Please consider subscribing if this is the sort of content you enjoy. I do lots of videos on fashion, makeup, skincare, drugstore products. I love and live to find cheap and effective skincare and makeup. And in the meantime, let's get stuck into the video. Okay guys, fresh, clean face with my skincare on, completely bare. So let's start with foundation. Now I always apply with a damp beauty sponge. This one here is the Real Techniques one from Priceline. I love this one because it has the flat side there, and I just love this one for maneuvering. For my everyday makeup, I wear L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I always grab at half price. As you know, that's what I do with all my drugstore stuff, and it is fantastic. I work really long hours at work and this lasts all day. So I am going to combine the two colors. This color here is 140 and this color here is 130. I combine them too, depending on how much fake tan or whatever I've got on my skin. I sort of adjust the color. I do have a little bit of sunless tan probably still on my skin. I'm not going to talk as much, otherwise it won't be 15 minutes. But I'm going to smash through and do it just as I would in the morning, so it's not a really long video. It's the 15 minutes, true and true, what I do in 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. So one pump of the darker and a pump and a half of the lighter. And then I just go in. On a day-to-day basis, I don't actually use a primer. I find my skincare to be enough. Okay, I didn't realize this zip on my jacket was going to rattle the whole time. I apologize. It's only this step, really. So I just blend it out over the eyes, over the eyebrows, and I just do this super quick. I'm usually doing my makeup incredibly early and when everyone's asleep, so I'll just take what I need into the bathroom and zap this on my face super quick, because everyone knows when you have kids, you don't usually have a lot of time. Or I start work very early and I don't have a lot of time either. And that is pretty much it. I just take an extra couple of seconds to just make sure it's all blended, especially over the nose and around the mouth. And then I just use the side that I haven't used just to make sure that it's fully blended. And that is it. I don't do a massively thick layer for my day-to-day wear. Quick blend into the neck. And that is foundation done. Then I quickly go in. I don't powder too much during winter. It's not that, I don't get that sweaty where I'm worried that my foundation is going to move. I have pretty dry skin, so my skin isn't of an oily consistency, so my makeup doesn't generally move that much. So I just tend to do around these bits here, just to make sure, and maybe a dash on the nose, because if anywhere's going to move, might be the nose. Just a bit of powder to set. Okay, now quickly for the eyes, I don't use eyeshadow or anything like that. I'm currently using, it's the Morphe bronzer. And I just gently go over the eyelids with a bit of this and then blend it out ever so quickly. It's just to add a bit of colour, contrast. And once I put the contour sort of bronzer on my face, it really blends in and looks really nice. So I just do that along the eyelids and just keep blending for a little bit. Every product I use, I'll link down below, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about missing it. Okay, and then with the same bronzer, I go in with a sort of like a bronzer brush. This one is an e.l.f. angled blush brush, actually. And the same bronzer, and I just dab it up along the sides here and up around the temples and forehead, just to add a bit of colour to my face. I do this even quicker in the mornings, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, if I was going out or doing something a little bit more special than a day-to-day, I would probably do another layer of foundation or a thicker layer of foundation and get rid of all the little, you know, spots and things that I have in my skin. Got some sunspots, some freckles, things like that, and probably work on the eyes with a bit of concealer. But on a day-to-day, I don't. Now, just to blend everything in a bit better, I am going in with this e.l.f. complexion brush. And I just, including the eyes, forehead, I just sort of blend it all down so my neck is nice and blended over the eyelids, and make sure it's really nice and bronze, but not being too harsh. And then my favorite bronzer of the moment is this one here by Charlotte Tilbury. I'll just add a dab of this for a nice bronzy glow. And sometimes I do this at the end as well. Don't need to do both steps, but I feel like this one just gives a bit more of a lovely finishing touch. Nice and bronze. Okay, time to fix these brows. I just fill them in, to be honest. At the moment I'm using this. This is a Morphe set that came, I think it was like an eyebrow kit. I'll link it down below, and I've nearly used it. I really love it, and it does the job. I've used all the Anastasia eyebrow kits and Eyebrow Wiz. I've done all that. They're all quite expensive, and I just find, for me, this is enough. Now, as it's just a day-to-day thing, I'm not going to fuss too much about it. I'll fill them in a bit. As I fill them in, especially down here at the root, but being careful not to go too heavy. And see the difference? This one is naturally more full as it is. It's annoying, but my eyebrows are different. But that's all I do. I might just speed this up for you because it can get a little boring. Then I got this as a little sample in a Mecca beauty box of some sort, or a sample, and it's the Hourglass. Okay, this is tiny. Arch Soft Brunette. So it's just like it fills in, it's brunette sort of colour. And I just love going over it. I just feel like it's a gel that's tinted. So any spot I've missed, it just sort of blends it all in nicely. So I really am enjoying this, and I feel like when I feel it running out, I will buy the full size if I feel like I can't go on without it. But yeah, brows full and done. Okay, now to just touch on the eyes, I quickly just go in with a brown liner and a mascara on the day-to-day. This one is the Tattoo Liner in brown. So for me, I just go lightly against the bottom waterline and above, and just a nice, soft, subtle liner. And I use my fingers just to zhoosh it. I don't need it to be super precise. I don't need a wing, anything like that. I just want it to be I'll just get as close to the eye line as possible, and by no means is that perfect. But if you smudge it out a little, sometimes I'll use a brush if I'm wanting it to be a bit more precise. And at the moment I'm using the Flower mascara I showed you guys in a haul over the top lashes and the bottom. I will speed this up because this is kind of boring. Okay, so not a bad mascara, a nice humble mascara. I think it's like $10, so you can't go wrong with that. Okay, that's eyes, eyebrows. Now I just add a little bit of blush. Favorite Ride or Die blush of the moment, the Hourglass Ambient Diffused Heat. Oh, it's just the most pretty pink, subtle glow on the apples of the cheeks. And I actually dab a little bit over my nose. And then, the brush I used was the Real Techniques. This came in a 3-pack. I've shown you guys before. These are 2 of them. I use this one for the setting powder, that one, and this one here, which is also good for setting powder, really. But those 3 came in a set. Got them for like 40% off. So, and to finish off, I just do a quick highlight. Also, throughout this, I've been trying to add a bit of lip balm. If I'm going to work, I'll just stick to a lip balm. I'm not fussed at work with lips. I don't need a lipstick or lip gloss. If I have a day off, I'll pop on some lippy or a lip gloss or something like that. And then this highlighter here is the good old MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. I just put a little bit everywhere. I love this brush for highlighter. It's the Morphe 501. It's just a nice fluffy consistency. And touch on the nose, touch everywhere. I just put it everywhere. I love highlighter. And that is it. Sometimes I'll just continue brushing down the neck just to make sure. And MAC had a sale not long ago where I got the highlighter and this Fix Plus. This is my setting spray at the moment. I hadn't used it in a really long time. And it's not my favorite anymore. I used to love this many years ago, but now I just think there's better for cheaper. So I actually prefer the Morphe setting spray because it's all about the spray for me. This one comes out quite heavy, so it's nice. You let it dry and it'll set and zhuzh up all your makeup. But yeah, so that is the look. That's my everyday look. Okay guys, that is it. Now that the hair is back down, sometimes I will grab a bit extra bronzer depending on my mood, but not usually. Definitely not if I'm going to work. I won't go to this much effort, but if I have a day off and I'm doing something, I'll add a bit of extra bronzer, just zhuzh it up a little. And I will generally add a lip if I am out and about for the day. Let's just go today with a nude lip gloss. That's often what I do. And that is so cute. And takes 2 seconds. Because you don't have to worry about lip line or anything. That one is Model Co Lip Liqueur in the shade Creme Brûlée, which is actually probably a bit light. That was a bit light for my taste, so on top I added this one here. This is the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. I love these glosses, and this one is in Stone on top of this one. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little makeup everyday routine. It's super easy, and this is actually what I do every single day. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.